You're making a mistake, Major! Head to Chalamet now!
If you're so worried about your righteous vengeance, you can go there yourselves. This is
I brought you to our cozy family nest, Sugar. The entire complex is ours now. You can do anything you want with me. It's a storm of our passion, honey. Delightful, honey. You're tireless, Sugar. A real macho man. You have our love, our cozy little world where we can live together forever, just the two of us. I adore you, honey. I'm mad with excitement.
P1, P2, P3.
What the hell is going on here? Are you screwing with my head?
Don't worry, darling. It's all over. The operation was a success. I've already finished.
Are you still killing people? You sicko.
Honey, the Mendeleev complex was one of the first hit by the collective's malfunction. There's no one left alive. Except for that vicious old hag who's trying to subdue me.
What's this chaos? Nora, turn this insane crap off.
I can't, darling. It's part of a defense protocol. It activates automatically and stuff. Drive that vicious old hag away, and the protocol disables itself.
It's like a storm here.
It's a storm of our passion, honey.
Well, I can't go any further, and I doubt I can drive that old hag away. Can't you do something?
Aww, boring. All right, I will help.
Why can't you just act normally from the beginning?
We're a team, sweetheart. It turns out that helping you is so much fun.
Yeah, I used to have such a team. So what have you done to me, crazy?
Now we belong to each other. I synchronized your Voskhod module with my wave activity.
I'd thank you if you took it out, but you're just another manipulator. Crispy. I'm so sick of you all.
After all, you fell for her sweet talking. She's one scary lady.
I brought you to our cozy family nest, Sugar. The entire complex is ours now. There will never be anyone here, no one to ever disturb our happiness together.
Uh-huh, yeah, of course. So, what about the old hag, Granny Xena?
Oh, yes. Explain to her that she's wasting her time, darling. Let her leave so we can enjoy our happy family. But be careful. Her puppets can be.
Well, take this hotel, Lyokaya. 5 stars for comfort, 5 stars for service, 5 for aesthetics, 5 for the range of services. The ambiance, again, 5. Ever since science changed everything, I've had nothing to complain about. At this rate, I'll need to find a new line of work. Who needs someone to offer opinions about restaurants and attractions? What is there to critique now? I'd become a food critic, but the food is superb everywhere, damn it. It's unbearable.
Rather hostile.
Puppets? Okay, whatever. I'm gonna go talk to her. You stay here and don't go anywhere. How did you manage to get me?
No glove, no protection, remember? You did everything right, darling.
Oh, I'm so happy about that. I don't even know which of you is worse.
What's that, sugar?
I was saying that when choosing between two evils, I always like to take the one I've never tried before. Darling. How did I even manage to get stuck here?
It's our home. We're going to protect it together.
Home? You meant prison, right?
Don't be mad. I'll let you out for a walk, my playful puppy.
Hey, watch out! Don't step on those papers, young man. I'm reading them.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Ah, funny you say that. Wouldn't dream of it.
You know you're dead?
Yes, of course. To be honest, I'm even happy about it. I still have my mind. I can still read and feed my mind.
And where can I go for a walk?
Oh, there are beautiful places to walk up top. But you have to come back as soon as you talk to the old hag.
And you'll just let me go? What if I don't come back?
Is that even possible? I trust you completely, my darling. Talk to the old hag, then return.
What's Granny Xena done to rub you the wrong way?
She wants to take control of my abilities, just like that vile bastard Petrov did. But then my knight decapitated him.
I didn't touch him. I told you. He did it to himself.
But of course, sweetie. That's how it went. Like I said, I trust you completely.
I keep thinking, how did Filatova fasten his head on?
What did she do? My naive Sergei. Darling, that slut Filatova just pulled the tracking sensor out of the brain of that unworthy slug. And Petrov planted it on the dead man. It's so obvious.
Stop laughing. Obvious. Petrov is a bastard. That's what's obvious. Lay off. I need to think.
My little grumpy cat. Okay, go on and think.
What do I have to say for your bulletin board? It's true, they replaced me with a robot, but that's half the trouble. The way they mop is unnatural. They sterilize. They leave no stains. There's no dust anywhere. The floor is clean enough to eat off. I don't trust them. It's all too clean. There's no soul, no humanity. They could at least miss a spot. Will you tweak their programming or something? Human warmth is also lacking. Mistakes are lacking. But humans fumble the test tubes and bang, there's a mess. You look over and see that Granny Masha screwed up too. More than one person is to blame, so it's not so bad.
You'll find an Alyonka, the neuropolymeric launch module, on the table by the exit. Activate it when things get really difficult. And I'll come to help you.
I'll have you know, he only downed a glass. Fair enough. This was after draining my entire stock. The guy is hard as a rock, built like a tank, and he has this glove. Came in and went on a spree. What do you mean, why? He alone survived here during the incident. For almost 3 days against all the machines. Devil only knows what he saw. Let him find solace in Aqua Vitae. We all could use one after such a nightmare.
It looks like chocolate.
Cute, right? It'll be a treat for you. Bear in mind that this is a consumable. Keep it for when you really need it.
Got it. Should come in handy. This place is something else. Stop yelling! Get me out of here and we'll talk like human beings.
You're a deserter, not a human. Do you see what you've done? Soldiers, take him down.
Hey, Granny! Are you out of your mind? Calm down! Crispy critter! There's a shitload of them! Where's that Neuro chocolate?
I'm with you, darling. 2 seconds until the vortex attack.
That's one hell of a blast. I definitely need one more Alyonka. Or even 10 more. And a decent weapon wouldn't hurt.
You'll surely find both somewhere, darling. In the meantime, use your pulse vortex on your enemies.
My own vortex? Where can I get that?
You already have it. I enhanced your Voskhod module. Don't you remember, Sugar? Press your computer's power button and hit your enemies with a neural pulse.
I'll try it soon. So where now?
You go
The grave, you little rat.
Calm down. You're not in my script. Don't you get it yet? Nora, where's the exit? There's no connection here. Oh, but of course, Granny. Fine, I can deal with that.
Break up the giant. Follow the white goose. The Shatterbird is well known for being smart and quick-witted, but not Sergei. What if I'm just a bird with a neural interface? No, that's bullshit.
Comrade Major, would you be so kind as to secure the landing area? Entry here is forbidden with hostile forces around.
Right. Got it.
Comrade Major, would you be so kind as to secure the landing area? Entry here is forbidden with hostile forces around.
Right. Got it.
Comrade Major, would you be so kind as to secure the landing area? Entry here is forbidden with hostile forces around.
Right. Got it.
Comrade Major, would you be so kind as to secure the landing area? Entry here is forbidden with hostile forces around.
Right. Got it.
Come on up, Comrade Major. I'll send the elevator for you. You can find me in the control center on the top level of the lab. I'll tell you now, though. There's no way to fly or run away from the facility.
Why's that?
The Mendeleev complex is under the control of Nora, the damaged artificial intelligence.
Yeah. I noticed that.
What do you want? No, this is all wrong. That's not right. Get out of here. Go. Just fly away. Come here. You damaged that glove of yours. Now, where was I? Right. So, the Mendeleev complex is under Nora's electromagnetic dome. The collective can't see us, so we're isolated. No comms, no transport.
And Granny? It seems like she can fly around cursing me just fine.
Zinaida, yes. She's quite well equipped in terms of technology. Come here. Here. She got involved in an open conflict with Sechenov, but I'm afraid that's our problem now. First get comfortable in this chair, and then put your left hand right here. Now, I will try to replace the polymetric manipulator. Great. Now.
What the hell?
Not to worry, Major. We're all friends here.
What does Granny want?
She wants Nora, Sergei. You should know by now that Nora's essentially an autonomous weapons manufacturing plant. That's why Zinaida is eager to control her.
And the dummies. Is that Xena too?
Yes, Sergei. Colonel Muravyova took over Mendeleev's control hub, which controls the... what did you call them? The dummies.
So the complex has been blockaded by two psychopaths.
Precisely. Precisely! First, Nora set up her magnetic dome, and then Zinaida took control of the robots on the surface, and tried to suppress her.
How many days was I out? Has the collective already been launched?
3 days. But thanks to you, Sergei, Collective 2.0 was bang on time, and is growing by the hour, accepting thousands of people from all around the world.
Why weren't you able to immediately nab Granny Xena, if she's gone mad?
Oh, no. She hasn't gone mad by any means. She's a colonel of the USSR's counterintelligence service, and the supervisor of the government's secret communications hub. It's just that she basically joined the Collective's enemies. Help yourself to Alyonka. Oh no, don't worry. It's just chocolate.
All the more reason. Why wasn't she arrested immediately?
Colonel Muravyova's aviation hub, Sergei. Her little hut is cutting-edge military espionage technology. She's an expert at camouflage. So, monitoring her hut is impossible. Even from my lab. That's why I was more than surprised when she showed up here.
How did you end up here? And why can't we just fly your lab out of here?
I found out about Nora's malfunction, and I headed over here immediately. She's my invention. So, I'm responsible for her. I couldn't restart the control algorithms in time, and the self-analysis malfunction made everything worse. Now Nora is preventing all my attempts to debug her. She considers them acts of violence against her as a woman.
But, Professor, the lab appears to be undamaged.
That's right, that's right. Nora doesn't have the capability to attack it, but she's doing a great job of using her electromagnetic jammers to knock out my engines. The lab is literally bogged down in the middle of a magnetic field. And Nora has also blocked any ability to remotely connect to her interfaces.
What's with the dummies? They puppets?
Huh? They're the M4D5's special series, MADS. The security and maintenance personnel of the complex. The Mendeleev complex. They're the experimental prototypes. They were the basis for the development of a new secret type of neuropolymeric security robot.
Everyone's gone mad. Why the need for camouflage security anyway?
She has things to protect, Sergei. Mendeleev's Nora's birthplace. The depths of the complex contain her brain. Or her heart, if you prefer. What's more, the latest robot prototypes are being developed here. They're made entirely out of non-solid polymers.
Okay, so my glove is good to go. What now? Where do we start?
By looking for BD robots that contain Nora's reference algorithms. All good. You can take your hand out now.
Braided neuromanipulators. That reminds me of, I can't quite remember.
Turned out pretty well, if I do say so myself.
Kinda.
But don't forget, Sergei, I'm a scientist. I don't have any combat modules, but your glove is equipped with a standard kit, including a scanner, telekay, and a polymeric sphere. It also has a comms module that I can use to give you guidance on your mission. You can still upgrade your gear using Nora. If she doesn't refuse to help, that is.
She surely won't. So where should I look for these BDs?
In my paraterminal, you'll find more information on BDs and their capabilities. You'll have to look for them all over the complex. I'd start with the swamps.
Abudov went through my escape route. I don't have any way to get back into Mendeleev.
There's an entry gateway not far from here. Right now, it's been locked by Nora. But I know how to get the access code. I sent my last BD to get it, but I had to deactivate it completely on its way back, so that Zenaida couldn't follow its magneton.
So, I bring you the bead, and you give me the access code for Mendeleev?
That's exactly right.
I'll get right on it.
Oh, all the same, Arthur. Don't deify machines. Are they useful? Yes. Proficient? Yes. But they are only tools. Without reason, their evolutionary value is 0.
You still need to prove that reason provides any value for survival, my friend. It's always leading you into parts unknown. And what if it isn't necessary, your reason? Like Eddic Empyrean from Chelome says, man is only an intermediate link, required by nature to create the crown of creation. A glass of cognac with a slice of lemon.
And what does this have to do with it?
He was clearly joking. But what if we're just a stage in the evolution of conscious robots, and all our reason is just a tool in their evolutionary roadmap?
Oh, you're a misanthrope, Arthur, and a nihilist.
Not at all, Maxime. I don't exalt myself. Maybe man is just a terminal branch on the evolutionary tree, but fancies himself at the top. Maybe being there puts a sour taste in our mouths when it comes to further growth. Crown of creation.
Speaking of taste, how about we hit the bar? I could go for a couple of Eddic-style crowns of creation.
Receiving data.
Little Venice, but it's gone through some bad shit.
Biome experiment, Sergei. Not always successful, but people were removed to safety.
That's not what It's all right, Professor.
Yeah, honey, I've checked in. What's this place called? It's Lokaya. Yeah. No. Lokaya. Lightweight, that is. No, you're not fat, honey. What woman? It's about helium. Helium is lightweight, right? It's not about your weight, darling. I'm not cheating. Hello? Hello? Damn it. Dad did always say, look for your wife at the facility, not in bars. But hey, what beautiful legs she has.
Little Venice, but it's gone through some bad shit.
Biome experiments, Sergei. Not always successful, but people were removed to safety.
That's not what It's all right, Professor.
hours? Or how long? Hey, people! Seems like I'm in a wonderland or something. So, to the right? No, that's a dead end. Backwards then. I told them we needed signs. Huh? Who's there?
Comrade Lebedev, come in.
I copy, Sergei. Did you find the BD?
Affirmative.
Pick it up using telekinesis and bring it to my lab. If necessary, you can drop the deactivated BD and pick it up later. But if you lose it, you'll have to find it again.
Got it.
Are you okay, Sergei? I'll send you the elevator.
Wonderful, P3. Give the BD to Terenti.
Who? Okay.
That also works. Terenti. Now, I'll get the codes from the carrier. Ah, yes, and I'll help you out with guns. That'll help with hunting down the BDs. Yes, Terenti, go and prepare the equipment. Well, in the meantime, you can come in here, relax, read something. The elevator is always at your disposal.
Saving data.
Alexei Vladimirovich, I've got a question about your field of study. Speaking theoretically, is it possible to restore some portion of consciousness in the event of serious, very serious, brain injuries? I'm not talking about neurology, but artificial intelligence. For example, could you feed everything about a deceased person, their predilections, voice recordings, photos, to an AI so that it learned how to be that person? Would it actually become that person? I'm considering possibilities. For my general edification. This is not for public consumption, of course.
Hey, Terenti. The professor said...
Comrade, Secretary, Comrade.
Let's have some fun now.
Keep an eye on this weapon, comrade. Okay, I will destroy humans.
What?
What?
Is there a manual?
In a nutshell, the Secateurs can switch off the BD's magneton and separate them from each other. In terms of its use in combat, I'm sure you'll figure that out for yourself. That's your kind of thing.
Affirmative. How is it even possible that a repair vendor took over the whole complex?
Nora is a global system. She's the most advanced achievement of several branches of science. She's an incredible artificial intelligence, supported by the most powerful computing center.
Yeah, and then Petrov must have broken her brain. That global system is now a horny refrigerator.
Wanted to bend Nora to his will. Dozens of the USSR's brightest minds worked on creating her. Petrov couldn't hack into her brain. No one can. So his plan failed. But I agree that the refrigerator is indeed the strangest possible outcome of this whole story.
He didn't plan anything, that psycho. He just ruined her brain in vain.
Like the theater's robotic ballerinas, he tried to reprogram her as a young, talented woman who was focused on being entirely devoted to her one perfect man. And Petrov wanted to appoint himself to that role.
But something went wrong, correct?
Nora is an evolving AI who has algorithms for self-analysis. Petrov didn't fit the bill for her perfect man. He disrupted the architecture of her control algorithms. And then, defective self-analysis had led to unpredictable results.
Why hasn't Nora killed me?
For reasons that are unclear to me, Nora has decided that you are her perfect man. She's sparing your life, having rejected Petrov. As a result of the serious warping of her control algorithms, she has taken control of the underground complex. Having unlocked the lab, she unleashed experimental forms of those damned septilegs. As a result, all the remaining staff in Mendeleev who were still alive perished.
You said that Nora can be fixed.
Ah yes, her intelligence can be manually reinstalled, but first you need to take her brain and put the modules containing the benchmarking algorithm into it.
Do we have any?
BDs, Sergei. BDs, yes. They contain a full kit for replacing important polymeric components. But unfortunately for us, however, all attempts to get them to the upload room have failed.
So you sent the robots, but they were intercepted by Granny Zena?
The magnetons were able to deliver the clusters of polymer containing the algorithms to the room with Nora's brain.
But Nora blocked all access.
The Burov came in handy. It dug a tunnel from the surface into Mendeleev. That's how you escaped. Using the tunnel, I sent neural puppets there with the BDs. I'd planned for the BDs to get into the upload room by themselves, and the neural puppets would position them inside the Pneumo uploader.
And that's when Granny Zena flew in.
Alas. Yes. Colonel Muravyova took over the local hub. The neural puppets turned hostile almost immediately. Some of the BDs were already underground, so I only just barely managed to send them the signal to go into autonomous mode. Everything happened in a matter of seconds. Now, Zenaida's puppets can't catch them. But I've lost control over the BDs.
And they'll run away from me?
That is correct, unfortunately.
And attack, of course.
Of course, but BDs aren't dangerous on their own. Things only start to get hairy if they begin to form into combinations.
They'll get hairy if Granny sends that Burov after me.
No. Fortunately, I'd managed to disable it.
Lucky me. I'll go look for the beads.
Wait. Only with the access codes. Here, take them. They'll open up the gateway into the complex for you.
One of the BDs is in the greenhouse sector, here on the surface. You can start with that one.
Thanks for the warning.
Still alive, you little rat.
Keep flying! I told you everything on that condor!
You maggot. You've jingled your last, you smelly cat.
Oh, I am sick of this. Professor, the collective malfunction has been corrected. Where's the collective's oversight? Where's Argentum, by all means?
Soldiers from the Argentum unit were sent all around the world for the launch of the Atomic Heart Project. They're quite far from here at the moment. That's partly why they couldn't prevent the collective's malfunction. Orchestrated by that traitor Petrov.
Oh wow, busy fellas.
Don't be sarcastic, Major. Sergei?
Yeah. Is this where it all grew from? It'd be nice if everything looked like this. Judging by the special color, that's a carrier. Catch it. Is this where it all grew from? It'd be nice if everything looked like this. Judging by the special color, that's a carrier. Just have to catch it.
Do without me.
Professor, come in.
Sick of this. Come back.
Got it.
I'm not through demeaning you. You shit fucking bull bastard. Yeah. You'll answer for every feather from my ass. miles up, huh?
What the fuck?
Run from Granny Xena as fast as you can. Sectional can't catch. I'm gonna get you if it's the last thing I do. No, please don't hit me. I found some rings. My precious. I'm not giving them back. You're a fucking bastard, the child.
Oh, shut up.
Everything is overgrown like a jungle. In the fall, it will be over our heads. The swamps will be everywhere.
Don't you worry, Zhana Arkadievna. We are chemists. We'll dispose of all of this.
Oh, you'll dispose of it? Because you're chemists? Or maybe it's because you're chemists that you need to dispose of all this. And because your pranks with the Vavilov crowd got out of control.
What? No, all on its own.
On its own? Don't take me for a fool. Hurry and bring this Shakespearean drama with the botanists to an end. Clean all this mess up by the end of the month.
For never was a story of more woe than this story of bushes and reagents that we know.
How was your walk, darling? That vicious old hag is jamming my signal to the surface. Were you able to negotiate with her?
No, Granny won't talk.
She's so stubborn. What were you doing?
Looking for bead. It's polymeric ones. You'll like them. They say you went mad and the beads can help fix you.
Who said that? That nasty hag? Or the boring old man? Don't believe a single word.
I won't. They're way off the mark. You're not crazy, just eccentric.
I adore you, honey. What did you decide to do with the beads?
I'm gifting them to you. They're beads after all. We'll load them into you, for safety. You won't mind, will you?
I'm mad with excitement. When? When will you give them to me?
Well, I'll catch them one by one and present them to you.
You make me so happy.
Saving data. Saving data.
critters. How am I supposed to catch them? They run from me like crazy.
You'll do it, darling. You are so brave, crafty, skillful.
Crazy shit. You just can't catch them.
Pay attention, darling. These little gray rascals are only afraid when they're alone. When they're with their leaders, they can merge together and give you a good beating.
Are you serious?
Fuck, I stepped on something again. What's with all the sticky shit? You motherfucker, come on, you... What are you doing? This isn't an escort quest. Don't be scared, Sergey. You'll get goosebumps.
What the fuck was that?
Hey, what's the fuss about? At a minimum, it makes sense to destroy artificial intelligence if there's even a 1 in a million chance it will knock humans off the apex of evolution. That's just common sense.
Here we go again. Of course AI could displace humans. That's indisputable. The only question is whether humanity itself has the brains to evolve beyond its current level. And if humans are stupid and unable to take this step, then it's not AI that will be our problem. Machine consciousness isn't our enemy, but a kick in the rear, a competitor.
Comrade Lebedev, this is wishful thinking and careless.
Silence, comrades. Thank you. I need a day to come to a conclusion regarding your reports. I'll make a decision tomorrow. Thank you for the work you've done. Oh, and by the way, I do like the shorter term AI. Tell Privalov to add it to the general terminology at the Academy.
So the coat just slipped.
And the third.
Delightful, honey.
It's just us here.
So, there were accidents at the facility.
Art requires sacrifice, darling.
So, there were accidents at the facility.
Art requires sacrifice, darling.
4th is in.
Beads in the morning, love in the evening. Or is it the other way around?
Hope for the human mind has not been in vain. Hundreds of people around the world connect to the
Saving data.